welcome everybody. I'm here with Matthew Vargo with Garden State HS Wrestling presenting the District 14 Finals at North Hunterdon High School. Tonight's broadcast is presented by Champion Athletes Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, Performance Trophies, Form Coffee, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of Garden State HS Wrestling.com live wrestling coverage. So far, we've had some good matches. We covered the semifinals, some really close matches, and excited to get into these finals.
Absolutely. You're seeing a lot of teams. We're seeing a lot of individual wrestlers with a lot of support. We see the North Hunterdon crowd behind us. They came out in full force here today, so you better believe every time we see a North Hunterdon wrestler in the finals, you better believe we're in for a huge crowd reaction like we just heard right there with the 106 coming up very, very soon in the 106 weight class. We got Wadle of North Hunterdon making it all the way here, actually the favorite to win this weight class. He's made it this far, and we'll see if he can finish the job here in front of the hometown crowd.
Sophomore Ortega, and from North Hunterdon, junior Celentano. At 126 pounds from North Hunterdon, junior Busby, and from senior Hargrove. At 132 pounds from North Hunterdon, sophomore Yarussi, and from junior Vargo. At 138 pounds from Bridgewater, senior LaVine, and from junior Azeredo.
Follow us on social media. On Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. On X, Garden State HSW. On Instagram, Garden State HS Wrestling. Your teams, your counties, your site. Do you want to become a sponsor? Do you like what you see today? Are you looking for a new way to advertise your business to your customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the upcoming postseason as well as the 2025-2026 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or our local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form, or send us an email at admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make your business the star of the show. Tonight's broadcast is presented by Leon's Sod Farm, located in Pittstown, New Jersey. Leon's has been a growing tradition since 1969. Get in touch or learn more by visiting our website at www.leonsodfarm.com or by calling 908-713-9496.
And finally, at 285 pounds from Summit Chatham, senior Sam Henry, and from junior
So obviously a lot at stake here for the District 14 Finals. Get to be crowned the champion going into regionals next week. Obviously everybody who's wrestling in these matches has already clinched their spot in regionals, but obviously you don't want to come up second best here coming all this far. You want to be on top of the mountain in your weight class. Now it looks like we're about to get things started here real quick.
We have from Summit/Chatham, Singh versus North Hunterdon's Wadle. We have Wadle in on a shot.
Oh boy. It's a nice early lead for him.
Gives up 3-0 to start off the match.
Really controlling the pace here early, which is something that you like to see in front of the home crowd.
He's got an arm bar on Singh. See if you can do anything with it. No. Singh gets the escape. It's not 3-1.
Singh better watch out because Wadle, you imagine, going to go low again, and there he does right here. He's got him. Oh my gosh, what a takedown there for Wadle.
Great double and lift by Wadle. He's up 6-1 now. Wadle doing a really good job setting the tone early. Now he's looking for a tilt, and he gets it. He's going to get near fall here on nothing, actually. Oh, he's going to go. Now he goes the other way. Still nothing. And now he gets some backs. He's holding 2 here. So I should put him up 8-1. They go out of bounds. Wadle is up 8-1 towards the end of the first period.
Yeah, Singh's in a really big deficit here. Not what he would have liked. He has time to try to make up for it, but it's very hard to see with the way that this match is going.
And time expires in the first period. Wadle up 8-1. It was North Hunterdon's choice. They defer. And Singh chooses neutral.
Interesting choice, I'd say, given that Wadle does his best from the neutral.
Personally, I might have thought about taking top here, just because Wadle's mostly been controlling it on top and on his feet. I would think his best chance is on top. But Wadle gets another takedown. He goes up 11-1. He cuts him, so now 11-2. In on another shot already.
Oh, this could be bad.
No flags. 14-2 now.
Yeah, we're approaching near tech fall territory here. This is a massive lead for Wadle.
He's got an arm bar locked up pretty tight, too.
Singh here, he's desperately trying to hold on here, and Wadle's just going to let him go and try to dominate from the neutral again.
Hard snap, gets into a single, and he finishes. It's now 17-3.
As Wadle, I'd let him go again, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Another takedown would end the match here.
He's in on another double. Singh does a good job stuffing it this time. Looks like Wadle's looking to drag out. He's backing on a double. And he gets a takedown. That's a tech fall. 20-4 for Logan Wadle. Very dominant win by Wadle.
Without question, and rightfully crowned the District 14 champion in the 106 weight class. He points to the fans right here behind us. Again, incredible amount of support here today for him. And all his hard work paid off. He's going to regionals with all the momentum with him.
All year, North Hunterdon's had that support. I've had the privilege to commentate on a couple of their home matches in the group tournament, and this place gets packed. The environment is crazy here. They fully support their wrestling team, and it's great to see.
We got another one right back in action here. Owen Full, another North Hunterdon wrestler, taking on Zachary Belverio.
I've actually seen Belverio wrestle because I wrestled for North Warren last year. We wrestled them in some duels. They would end up being at the Dover tournament with us. I have seen him wrestle. He's a very good wrestler, is Belverio.
He shows it right there, getting that early takedown.
He's going to cut him. It's now 3-1. He's on another shot, but good job by Foal to attempt to spin around, but now they're in crackdown.
Foal's in really hot water here. Look at Belverio showing off the strength, just continuing to bulldoze him down, and it's almost working here.
Still nothing. But Belverio is getting closer to the takedown as he's looking to turn and get a turkey. He might get backs here. He might get a fall here.
I think he's got it. Oh, Foal survives. A good recovery from him. That almost ended it.
But Belverio's holding 4 here. He has let go of the Turk, but the ref has yet to award him the 4 points, and now he does. It's now 10-1 for Belverio.
Foal just relinquishing the escape here. Not going to try to go for the takedown. He's trying here, but Belverio doing a nice job not letting him get any momentum, and now he's got a hold of the leg. This could be trouble.
And there's the takedown. Should be 13-2.
Yeah, a little bit slow on the update of the score, but so far Belverio, even without the scoreboard, you can clearly tell that he is dominating here in this match.
He gets a tech fall. The 17-2 tech fall does Belverio over Owen Foal.
Yeah, the senior clearly dominated the deserving champion once again. Back-to-back tech falls here to start. So we've yet to see a particularly close match, albeit it's only been 2 matches thus far.
Today's broadcast is presented by Leon Sodfall, located in Pittstown, New Jersey. Leon's has been growing tradition since 1969. Get in touch or learn more by visiting our website, www.leonsodfarm.com, or by calling 908-713-9496.
And here we got ourselves another matchup between Arthur Johnson and North Hunterdon wrestlers right here. We got Matty Ortega of Arthur Johnson and Joseph Celentano of North Hunterdon. Nobody budging here early, so the first time in a little bit we haven't seen an immediate advantage, but that could very quickly change, and it does.
Celentano goes up 3-0 early over the 1 seed, Matty Ortega.
The thing is about Ortega is that he hasn't fallen behind like this. He quickly pinned his first opponent in just 26 seconds in his first match of the afternoon, and then in his second, another victory by fall. And then followed that with a really impressive tech fall victory of 16-1, but he's in a lot of trouble early. He's going to have to make his way back through a comeback.
He's back up to his feet. Celentano's doing a really good job getting to his legs and driving him out. Every time Ortega's getting up to his feet, Celentano's dropping to his legs and driving him either out of bounds or back down to the mat. He drops down to the legs again.
It's worked for him all match thus far. Let's see if he can continue it. Wow, what a move by Ortega there.
And Ortega in on a fireman's. Defended well by Celentano.
So far, I like that we're seeing a very intense back and forth match. The first one that really doesn't become a blowout right away. As you know, the way you can rack up points with back points, reversals, and quick takedowns, as we've seen in the first two matches, it can quickly change, but it doesn't look like we're in store for that at all.
Now Celentano's in on a single, but Ortega's doing a good job defending so far. And now Celentano's coming out the back door. And we're out of time. 3-1 for Joseph Celentano going into the second period.
Fair to say Ortega may have gotten saved by the bell there. It looked like he was about to be taken down.
He's going to take bottom. He's up to his feet early, but gets returned.
Oh! What a statement.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen in a wrestling match.
Yeah, he kind of just picked him up by the legs and just threw him aside onto his back. More commonly seen in the lighter weight classes. As we get higher up the weight classes, expect that to be much fewer and further between.
And it looks like Ortega's looking for a go behind here, but Celentano's doing a good job defending. It's 3-2 for Celentano. It's anybody's match though. And now Ortega's looking to step over the ankle. That should be a takedown. Nothing awarded yet.
But I like Celentano though. He's just hanging in here. He's now behind. Ortega awarded the takedown. So 5-3, but it can quickly change.
It's the first time Celentano's been down this match, but it has been close all the way through.
And you can tell both sides of the gym are just ready to explode with excitement.
Celentano almost puts himself to his back, but he's in position for a reversal now. Nothing yet, nothing awarded yet. Nothing yet. And there's a 2-point reversal. It's now a 5-5 match with 30 seconds in the second period left.
Now this is the kind of championship DNA both of these wrestlers have. As a push out happens, you don't want to give up an escape quickly. In an even match with 1 period to go, it should be going down to the bitter end.
Ortega back to the tripod, and now Celentano drops back down to the legs, but Ortega gets out, uses an elevator to escape, and now he's looking for a takedown late in the period. He doesn't get it.
Yeah, just barely out of bounds with Celentano. Very, very dangerous waters here, but with 3 seconds left, you have to imagine that this will make it to the third period, and again, anyone's match, and both the wrestlers just looking to rest and regroup, because that was a really hard-fought period where both sides really got in good shots, but no one able to prevail yet.
Looks like we're going to have blood time here.
Yeah, refs pointing at the nose of Celentano.
Tonight's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling Schools, Performance Trophies, Forms, and Coffee, the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. Follow us on social media. On Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. On X, GardenStateHSW. On Instagram, GardenStateHS Wrestling. Your teams, your counties, your sites. Do you want to become a sponsor? Do you like what you see? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the upcoming postseason as well as the 2025-2026 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form, or send us an email at admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make your business the star of the show. It's the third period. Celentano takes bottom. It's a 6-5 advantage for Ortega. Ortega's out on the side trying to work a Blair rod. See if you can hold him down for the period. The North Hunterdon crowd is, calling for a stall call, but Ortega cannot be banked for stalling as he's out to the side over there.
Ooh, it was very crafty by Celentano, able to roll him out of bounds. Slowly running out of time here, 1:25 remaining. It's not a death sentence by any stretch. But Ortega in command of this match.
Now Celentano's up to his feet. They go out of bounds.
I mentioned with Ortega earlier, he hasn't been in a close match all afternoon, but neither has Celentano. Both of his matches decided by tech fall and pin. What a move there. Now he has the upper hand.
Still hasn't scored anything yet, though. Ortega is still technically on top. It is still 6-5, and now they award Celentano the escape. It is 6-6 with 56 seconds left in the third period. Or 58 seconds, correct.
And James, as a former wrestler yourself, how do you go about this kind of situation in such a close match?
Push the pace. Both of you are tired. Whoever pushes the pace should win. Now Celentano in on a shot. Good wizard by Ortega, but now Celentano's up to his feet.
Wow.
And he gets a takedown. He puts Ortega on his back. Ortega's in trouble here, and Celentano gets the fall.
What a match, James. An incredible one all the way around, and it's another North Hunterdon victor, Joseph Celentano. Look at this replay right here. Just picks him up and boom, straight on the ground and never relinquishes him.
Really good job to get the fall in a close match.
In another weight class, and yet again, another North Hunterdon wrestler representing it, with Reed Busby coming in as the higher seed. Won his first match by forfeit, his second by tech fall, taking on Gabriel Hargrove of Union, who himself has not been in a close match yet either. Both his wins decided by a pin.
I've seen Hargrove wrestle at the Essex County tournament. He's a very fast, quick, explosive wrestler, so be on the watch out for that. But Busby is no slouch either. Seen him, this is a very, very strong North Hunterdon team. They're strong at pretty much every weight. Whenever you see a North Hunterdon kid here, you know they're going to be pretty good too.
So would you say, seeing both of these guys wrestle live, we're in for another one down the wire?
I could see it. I could see this being a close match. Hargrove, he'll sit back, he'll stay, and he times his moments, and he gets in on a shot like that. He explodes. He waits, and then he explodes. He's not wrestling in your face the whole time. He just waits for his moment to explode into you, and now he's in on a shot, and they go out of bounds.
And you were mentioning right there, but Busby did a pretty good job himself, not giving up any kind of momentum, able to push him back and eventually getting dragged out of bounds with him.
Still a 0-0 match. 30 seconds left in the first period. Elbow pass and a good fireman's attempt by Busby. No takedown yet, but he gets it, and he's going to get some backs here. 15 seconds left here. Let's see if he can get the fall.
Yeah, Hargrove holding on for dear life here.
It's now a 7-0 lead for Reed Busby. Great way to finish the first period by Busby. Scoring and getting the back points.
He's going to start from the bottom now. So now for someone like Hargrove being down 7-0, you say he's a very calculated wrestler, but how do you make up such a large deficit like this?
You know, the three-point takedowns definitely change it a lot. You know, it's a lot easier to make a comeback with a three-point takedown and 4-point near fall. You know, just wrestle your match, wait for your moments. Don't force anything. You still have plenty of time, and a beautiful lift and return by Hargrove. He could potentially look to Turk here. He needs to pin that top hip of Busby down to the mat to really get that Turk. It's getting close. He might get the Turk here.
What a great response by Hargrove. He's in full command early on in the second period. If he's going to make a comeback, now's the time to do it.
Don't believe he's holding any points. I think it was only one sweat. But he still has that Turk leg. You know, he could take his time here. He loses it. But really good job by Hargrove. Now Busby's gonna have to think when he stands up. He's gonna have to be worried about something. Now Hargrove's looking to ride a Blair ride here.
Yeah, for Hargrove with around under 40 seconds to go now, you have to wonder, he has to come away with some kind of points here going in to the third period if it gets to that point. You can't have this kind of control all throughout the period and come away with nothing.
And Busby's up to his feet again. Another lift and return by. He's got Busby was almost in trouble there. He's definitely not out of trouble. Oh, now he's going to get a reversal. But yep, just a reversal. No escape for Hargrove.
What a move by Reed Busby to get out of that one. It looked like that Hargrove was going to come away with points at some point in that second period. He had multiple great opportunities, but doesn't score a single point. And now if you're Hargrove, how do you kind of mentally reset after being so close but so far?
You need to go feet to back. You need to make something happen here. You need to push the pace. You just need to score. You need to get this guy worried. You need to get him tired. And if you're Busby, you just keep doing what you're doing. You've been controlling the match thus far. Why change anything? And now it was a head pinch attempt by Hargrove off of Busby's double leg. Hargrove tried to force that crotch lift to a Turk very hard at the end of the second period, and that's ended up what cost him the reversal at the end there.
And after Busby, you'd have to imagine you got to play very, very defensively here. Yep. You have a 9-0 lead. The only thing that really kills you in this situation is finding yourself on your back.
And beautiful double leg by Busby. He has Hargrove on his back. He's in trouble here.
I think he's got him now. Even if he can't get the pin, I feel like now this is too big of a deficit to climb out of.
That was the tech fall. It's a 16-0 win by Reed Busby.
Yeah, this feels like the score is a little bit deceiving for how close that match actually was. Even though it was a shutout, Hargrove had a ton of great opportunities to really get into the match, but just couldn't fall through.
Tonight's broadcast is presented by Leon's Sod Farm, located in Pittstown, New Jersey. Leon's has been a growing tradition since 1969. Get in touch or learn more by visiting our website at www.leonsodfarm.com or by calling 908-713-9496. And another North Hunterdon wrestler here at 132. We have Aiden Yarussi versus Keegan Parkhill from Arthur Johnson. And Yarussi already in on a takedown and up 3-0.
Yeah, you're noticing a common trend here with a lot of these schools. A lot of North Hunterdon guys, a lot of Arthur Johnson guys. And
I think every final has had a North Hunterdon wrestler in it thus far.
Indeed. And as somebody who's followed a lot of these teams, James, are you surprised to see a lot of these North Hunterdon and Arthur Johnson guys make it this far in each bracket?
Yeah, Arthur Johnson, I kind of expected. Arthur Johnson, they're, normally not the strongest dual team, but they always are strong individually. They always have a couple of solid kids. So I do expect to see a couple Arthur Johnson kids in finals of tournaments when I go to watch them. But, this North Hunterdon team has completely shocked me this year. I did not expect, this out of them being the Group 4 state champions, upsetting Peaburg twice, upsetting Middletown, I believe it was. Just an incredible year for North Hunterdon. And, I think they're starting to settle into their new head coach, Dave Bell. And I think this team is going to continue to grow throughout the years.
Yeah, and Yarussi being a sophomore on this North Hunterdon group.
It is a relatively young team for North Hunterdon.
So there's no reason to think that these guys can't run it back for at least another couple years.
And, Dave Bell, he did great things as a Bergen Catholic coach for years and years. At one point, they were #1 in the country. He's one of the best head coaches you could have in New Jersey. And, after talking to a couple of North Hunterdon wrestlers, they say, he's getting some of the best guys in the country to come into their room all off season. They're all working all off season. So, it makes sense to see why, this is their year. They didn't have Dave Bell in the off season coming into his first year of coaching. And, clearly it's made a difference this off season having the new head coach.
And now looking at Keegan Parkhill throughout this entire first period, has spent a lot of it in the defensive position. He's only down 3-0. It's far from over. But for him, the way this first period has played out, have you seen any possibility that Parkhill can try to turn the tide of this match here?
Oh, absolutely. It's a 3-0 match. One takedown, and it's now it'd be a 1-point lead for Yarussi. But this is a very tight match. You can maybe he makes some adjustments on his feet, gets to his offense, and it could become a different match. You never know. It is a close match, and you don't want to say anything too early. But Yarussi on another shot, and a beautiful throw off of the shot by Yarussi. He's now up 7-0, and he's gonna cut him. It was a good decision. I didn't see any scoring opportunity really for him on top, and he gets another takedown. It's now 10-1.
You'd have to imagine Yarussi now has found the formula. You would think from this point onwards that anytime he gets any kind of takedown or back points, he's going to try to let him back up and work from the neutral.
Yeah, he's definitely having more success out of his feet than on top. It happens. Sometimes you just get a guy who you can't turn. They just don't want to go to their back. A stall call on Parkhill. beautiful fireman's by Yarussi. He's now up 13-2. And looks like he's about to slide a bar in.
Yeah, you can see he's trying to go for the kill here.
And I'd imagine this North Hunterdon team is in the lead here today. I don't have the team score in front of me, but based off of all the fact that every single finals match has had a North Hunterdon wrestler in there, I'd assume they're in the lead. And it's now 17-3 for or 17-4, my bad, for Yarussi. Now a 20-4 tech fall. Extremely dominant win by Yarussi. Just pushing the pace. Couldn't get much working for him on top, so we ended up just playing the takedown game with him.
Absolutely, you're right. You're absolutely right on that. So looking through the first 5 matches we've seen in the championship round of the weight class, we've had 4 North Hunterdon wrestlers come out on top here, and going into 138, this will be the first time we have a non-North Hunterdon wrestler here in the finals.
We have Logan LaVine from Bridgewater or Raritan, and you have Ariel Azeredo from Union.
Yeah, I believe this is the first time in a while we've seen anyone from Bridgewater make it all the way up to this point. Might be the first we have seen a Bridgewater wrestler make it this far.
I believe there's a few more Bridgewater wrestlers in the finals. I'm not too sure. I believe I saw them get a couple of wins in the semifinal round.
Yeah, we'll see another Bridgewater wrestler in the finals of the 150 championship match. It'll be Matthew McCann. We're a little bit away from that happening, as LaVine so far with a 3-0 lead.
For the finals, they switched up their mostly black singlet to a mostly white singlet. Follow us on social media. On Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. On X, GardenStateHSW. On Instagram, GardenStateHS Wrestling. Your teams, your counties, your site. Today's broadcast, do you want to become a sponsor? Do you own a local business? Are you looking for a way to advertise your business to customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the upcoming postseason, as well as the 2025-2026 season. You could sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form, or send us an email at admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com. Let GardenStateHSWrestling.com make your business the star of the show. As we get back to the action, it's still LaVine up 3-0. He's on top. And now Azeredo is in deep on a double leg here, looking for a reversal. That's a reversal.
Nice response for Azeredo. It was looking rough early, but now has made it a 1-point match. Has 50 seconds left to take the lead. Very, very close with that there, and it looks like LaVine is shaken up.
That was an illegal return. You cannot return somebody onto their shoulder. You can't have an arm trapped on the return, or it is an illegal slam. And now, I believe that's a point for LaVine. So now it is down to a 4-2 match, or it's up to a 4-2 match now. Today's broadcast is presented by Leon's Sod Farm, located in Pittstown, New Jersey. Leon's has been a growing tradition since 1969. Get in touch or learn more by visiting our website, www.leonsodfarm.com, or by calling 908-713-9496.
And yet,
tonight's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling Schools, Performance Trophies, Forum Coffee, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage.
yeah, as we're back here looking at the action, LaVine with a really nasty fall right on the shoulder. He's definitely going to be feeling that one tomorrow morning, but you have to wonder, is it enough? Can he fight through the pain and try to continue wrestling here in this match?
You know, as a wrestler, I've dealt with a lot of shoulder injuries through my career. Ended up being what ended my career. You know, it definitely hurt me to see him get returned to his shoulder, because I definitely know what that feels like. But it looks to me that he should be good. At least his labrum is that stretch where they push down your arms. That's the test if your labrum is good. If you can't hold it up, typically torn labrum, but thankfully he appears to be all good, and he is down and has a 4-2 lead. And now a big lift attempt by Azeredo, but LaVine gets to his feet. It is now 5-2. He gains back his 3-point lead. That's why that illegal point was big. You know, he went from a 1-point lead to a 2-point. Now he's back up by 3 points and another shot. And now Azeredo goes behind and puts LaVine on his back and gets the fall.
And LaVine is still down. You have to imagine that shoulder's really bothering him. But a huge round of applause for Azeredo, able to win that match. Look at it here. He is able to get back on top and is able to just throw him down off the reversal.
Did a really good job with the quarter Nelson, end up getting the fall. Follow us on social media. On Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. On X, GardenStateHSW. And on Instagram, Garden State HS Wrestling.
And a nice sight that you want to see there is Azeredo and LaVine able to hug it out from one another. Obviously, no bad blood there. Dealing with some injuries, you have to imagine he was just trying to make a big play, and unfortunately, injuries going hand in hand in the match.
We have Nick Cilento from Arthur Johnson, and we have Braden Valley from New Providence. And Valley in on a shot. He finishes. Good double leg by Valley. Goes up early, 3-0, and now he's a cradle. Good roll-through attempt by him. No backs. Now he just pulls him back.
Wow, what a move.
He has Cilento in trouble here.
And he has him.
Gets the fall early. Under a minute. Pretty good way to finish off your district tournament.
Yeah, pretty good move for him. And for Valley, that had to be our first New Providence wrestler making it to the finals. And what a show he put on just 55 seconds in.
Really good job with the cradle. It went for a roll through, wasn't going there, just pulled him straight back. Really good job using the cradle by Valley. And you have to think he might be in the OW conversation here with a fall in under a minute in the. Oh, and that was his 100th win, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Tonight's broadcast is presented by Leon's Sod Farm, located in Pittstown, New Jersey. Leon's has been a growing tradition since 1969. Get in touch or learn more by visiting our website at www.leonsodfarm.com or by calling 908-713-9496.
Yeah, and for Braden Valley, that is his 100th career win, the junior reaching the milestone in a very emphatic way, a 55-second pin in the championship round of the 144 weight class. And James, just to add into it before we get on to the analysis of this match here. Like, as a wrestler, how do you even get out of that kind of position that Valley had his opponent in? It seems nigh impossible in order to get out.
Personally, I was really big. I was a long, lanky 157, so I like to go to cradles. I had a lot of trouble pinning people out of that drape cradle scenario. I don't think I pinned one person out of it. So my question would be, how do you pin people from there? And I use it a lot. Like I was 157 pounds at 6'1", so I had a pretty good cradle.
But now moving on here, we got Matthew McCann and Ryder Vorndran. McCann repping Bridgewater.
And Vorndran goes up 3-0 early over McCann. Vorndran, he had a very, very close semifinal. It may look like it was a big dominating match, but it really kind of came down to some big moves late in the match that ended up securing him a major. But it was a very close and hard-fought match in the semifinals.
Yeah, and he's in a good spot here, up 3-0. But now he's in a little bit of trouble here.
McCann up to his feet and gets the escape. It's now 3-1 for Vorndran.
In for another close match here as we go into the second. 10 seconds remaining. Looks like neither can really gain a favorable position. But for Vorndran and McCann, a good showing thus far.
Gotta use your knees. Break the ankle. Big lift. Down to your wrist.
McCann took bottom to start the second period off.
Dig your toes. No rolls. Hook that ankle. Get the handle. Get the handle.
And McCann gets to his feet. It's now a 3-2 advantage for Ryder Vorndran.
Circle.
Matthew McCann, the 1 seed, down here 3-2, but still anybody's match. It's one takedown match.
Yeah, this one is a grudge match.
Now McCann has a cradle locked up. That's tight. And it's a takedown. And now back points. McCann could be in trouble here.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble here. I don't think he can get out of this.
McCann has a lot of time to work here. And McCann gets the fall.
Champion, 150 pounds from Bridgewater, Matt McCann. Celentano winners from 144 pounds.
Really good job blocking up the cradle and being down, locking up the cradle and getting the fall. It was a close, tight match all the way up until it wasn't. Really good job by Matthew McCann to get the fall. Now we're up here at 157, and we have Josh Joubert of North Hunterdon versus Antonio Gallow from New Providence.
Yeah, after the brief break we had from the North Hunterdon wrestlers, we got another one back in full swing. But Joubert, he had to really claw his way into these finals. His last match he won by sudden victory, 8-5.
And Antonio Gallow won a 12-11 match in his semifinal. So both wrestlers are definitely feeling some hard matches. And now Joubert in on a takedown. He's leading us 3-0. He's working a ball and chain tilt here. See if he can get it.
Yeah, Joubert is the higher seed of these two wrestlers.
And now he gets the ball and chain tilt. He's getting back points here.
Yeah, he's worked himself up a pretty big lead.
Up 7-0 to start off the first period.
And look at him, he's unrelenting here. He almost got him again.
Doing a really good job on the edge here. You know, still working for turns, knowing where he is, keeping himself in bounds. Now they finally got a bounds. A 7-0 advantage for Josh Joubert.
Yeah, Gallow's in a really tight situation here. Starting in at the bottom, Joubert doing a good job not letting him even attempt an escape. We'll see if he decides to eventually relent and work from the neutral, because all throughout the afternoon thus far, we've seen a lot of guys allow the escape to work from the neutral where they're most comfortable and really rack up the points.
Joubert is looking for another tilt here. Believe he didn't get any swipes there.
Yeah, he was close. The ref was ready to give it to him, but Gallow was able to fend it off for the time being.
Now he's got a bar and see if he can turn him with short time left. Personally, that was, you know, one place I really did well in as a wrestler was turning people with very short time left, because a lot of times guys get content with just giving up the period at the end, and you can kind of catch them off guard real quick with a cheap tilt, score a quick 2 count, 3 count, whatever it is. That's something I think a lot of wrestlers could work on is, you know, if you're on top, there's 10 seconds left. The guy's not trying to do anything. Try to turn him real quick. You know, quick cheap tilt and get a quick 2 count.
Look at Gallow here. He's got Joubert in a little bit of trouble. Can he turn it into some points?
Joubert's got Gallow in trouble now.
Reversal.
And holding 4, so what is that, a 14-0 lead?
Yeah, it should be 13-0 in favor of Joubert. Joubert's really dominated this match. When it looked like he was in trouble, gets the immediate reversal, and he's still trying to turn Gallow over. Not giving him any time to breathe here.
Calling injury time. It's like a head or a knee injury. I'm not too sure.
Looks like he was grabbing for his nose.
Do you want to become a sponsor? Do you own a local business? Are you looking for new ways to advertise your business to your customers? We have limited sponsorship opportunities left for the upcoming postseason as well as the 2025-2026 season. You can sponsor one of our live streams or a local team page. Just click on a blank ad logo and fill out the sponsor form, or send us an email at admin@gardenstatehswrestling.com. Let gardenstatehswrestling.com make your business a star of the show. One more turn or a takedown here for Joubert. Gives him the tech fall.
Yeah, he's definitely hunting for it here. Joubert, hard to tell what he got injured on prior to the injury timeout. It was either a knee or his nose. He did grab it as he was going down, calling for the injury timeout. But he does gain another point in his favor, so any move can end the match.
Will the medalist from 150 pounds please report to the podium?
Come on, Josh! Let's go!
Gallow trying his best to prevent any kind of finish by Joubert. But it looks
got the tilt. No back points have been awarded yet. 5 seconds left. Are they gonna?
He's holding on for dear life.
No back points awarded there.
Let's go, Josh!
Gallow staving off defeat, down 14-0. How on earth does he come back from this, or does Joubert
He's
just
got to
get
go
the
for a throw
takedown?
here. See, I think he forced that throw. You know, you still have 2 minutes to attempt to work a throw. But we got a 17-0 tech ball here for Josh Joubert.
The 5th North Hunterdon wrestler to win his weight class. So the amount of all-star talent on this roster is showing up and showing out here today.
Wrestling at 165 pounds.
Tonight's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling Schools, Performance Trophies, Forum Coffee, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of the GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live coverage. Now we have Alan Walzak versus Matthew D. Eduardo.
The 165 weight class championship. We only have a handful of
chin whip
matches
attempt
left.
and a beautiful body lock and throw by I'm just gonna call him Alan. I don't want to butcher his last name. But beautiful response to that chin whip attempt.
Hey, get out of my view. Get out of my view.
Hey, Jared. What's up? 165, we got the third guy, Robinson Johnson guy, not the Brewer guy.
It's for 65, you said?
57, sorry, 57.
Now he's working that hammer lock there.
Head up. Slide into it.
Gotta be careful with the hammer lock when you run it. You cannot break a 90-degree angle, or else the ref will stop it.
Wow.
Really nice return by Allen.
What a move. He's really showing off his strength here, and that is not an easy guy to lift and throw to the ground, James, as I'm sure you're well aware of.
Now he's got that hammer lock again. That was a move. Again, I used to love a hammer lock. He's got to be careful with that. He's almost breaking that 90-degree angle, but he switches off to a half. That's tight. That might be the match.
Yeah, I think he might be cooked here.
And he gets the fall.
Your champion at 165 pounds, Matt D'Eduardo.
Really good job. He switched from a hammer lock. He had a tight hammer lock and then switched it to a half, hopped off to the side, and got the fall. Really good job by Allen.
Now we're back to the North Hunterdon side of things. We got Evan Keeny this time representing North Hunterdon as the higher seed once again. He'll be taking on Tyler Sebastian.
Kenny's been having a great season this year. And, both of his matches ended in pins in under a minute, and he's working a fireman's and has him on his back early here.
Looks like he's going to rack up some back points here.
Potentially a fall. There's another one where he gets us. He's in the conversation for OW.
If you're Sebastian, you're just holding on for dear life. And as I say that, Keeny immediately with the victory.
Whole tournament pinned everybody in under a minute. Really dominant performance by Evan Keeny here. Did a really good job switching from the fireman's to almost this farm arm butcher kind of position to get the fall.
Wrestling at 190 pounds from Bridgewater, Lavash.
And by the way you described him, James, this with Keeny being a senior, you have to imagine there's a lot of schools that are dying to have him join their roster.
Well, I mean, typically they'll usually wait for the end of the year, see how you do at the state tournament. You know, because I was kind of one of those people who had a super, super great, you know, season until states. States happened. You know, when you have a bad state tournament, you don't hear from too many coaches. But now we have
Wow, what a match.
early, really quick fall by Smalls over Bertolotti. Did a really good job just locking up the cradle and getting the fall really early. Great job by Small.
That has to be the quickest match we've seen all throughout the afternoon thus far.
Absolutely, that was incredibly fast. Really good job by Leonard Smalls. And now we have another Union Bridgewater match. Bridgewater Raritan.
Yeah, we got Mark Belfour of Union taking on Trent Lavash of Bridgewater. And this is our second to last match at the championship round. In the 215 weight class.
Really good single by Lavash. He takes down Belfour. Lavash has only wrestled one match today. He had a double forfeit into the semifinals. And he got a fall in 1 minute and 40 seconds for the semifinal. And Belfour got a fall in 1 minute and 24 seconds in the semifinal and also had a double bye to the semifinals.
Yeah, a lot smaller of a bracket here at these heavier weight classes.
Once you get up to, you know, these 215, 285 weight classes, a lot of times, you know, the district and region bracket's a little bit smaller.
Wow, what a move.
Really good, you know, good trip by Lavash. He's up 6-1. He moves really well for a 215. You know, those 215s and heavyweights who can move, they almost always do well. It's rare to see it though.
Yeah, he's very twitchy for a guy at his size. He's really using that to his advantage early on. Like you said, up 6-1. So there's 43 seconds to go here in the first period. Eyeing another quick win, looking to stamp his claim here on districts here today. We've seen a lot of quick matches, a lot of thrilling ones, and another early takedown for him.
Really good knee pick. It's up 9-2 with 10 seconds left in the first period. So far, a very dominant first period by Lavash.
And he's still fighting even though the clock is not in his favor.
Now he's looking to go back to knee pick. He might get, he switches off to a half, and he's got Belfour in real trouble here. He might get the fall. It's close, and he gets it. Really good job by Lavash to just push the pace. You know, really just stick to his offense. You know, it was non-stop Lavash offense for pretty much the whole match. He did a really good job. You know, when you take guys down and sometimes they just give you a perfect opportunity to just throw in a half and get some backs in a fall. He did a really good job taking advantage of it.
And he gets rewarded with another early-ish victory. And now in the 285 weight class championship, we've got Samuel Henry taking on Albright Ingram. Well, it looks like it'll be the final match of the afternoon. Wow.
Drives him off the mat.
Almost into the coaches watching on the far side of the mat. And he immediately goes back on the attack again. I like the aggression that he's showing here early on. I just wonder if he's overexerting himself.
And now Ingram is working the double overhooks. Looks like Ingram's going to be trying to use throws for his offense. Really looks like Ingram likes those double overhooks. Keeps going back to him at every opportunity he can. And now Henry in on a shot. See if he can finish here. Runs the pipe, gets the takedown, and he's up 3-0.
Yeah, you had to imagine that he was due for that. I liked his aggression. He was getting favorable positions, just wasn't able to translate into any points until then.
Now he's looking to work a power half. And I think power halves are a really effective move up at heavyweight. You know, it's really hard to get off your stomach with 240 plus pounds laying on top of you. So you end up kind of coming up your chest and you push someone's head down and get a power half. It's a really effective move at heavyweight. He's going back looking for it again, and
it works.
Yep. And he gets the fall.
What a statement made by Samuel Henry, using his ginormous frame to his advantage.
He said really good job using the power half to get the fall. Really good win by Henry. Follow us on social media. On Facebook, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. On X, GardenStateHSW. On Instagram, GardenStateHS Wrestling. Your teams, your counties, your site.
Overall, a very impressive showing by all the wrestlers here today. It was a long, exciting event here at North Hunterdon High School, but this was only the beginning. This was just the district, and we will find ourselves in regionals next week.
And I think it'll be an interesting conversation for OW. If you ask me, I'd say Keeny. I think he had, he spent in total less than 3 minutes on the mat, which is crazy.
Unbelievable.
Do you own a local business? Become a sponsor. Click the Your Logo Here button to fill out a form for a sponsorship opportunity, or email us at admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com, when we will get back to you within 24 hours.
And again, an incredible showing by today's wrestlers.
Tonight's broadcast is presented by Leon's Sod Farm, located in Pittstown, New Jersey. Leon's has been a growing tradition since 1969. Get in touch or learn more by visiting our website at www.leonsodfarm.com or by calling 908-713-9496. And let's bring it back here to the Harrington press box. So what are your takeaways from tonight's finals?
Well, I have to say, if there's one thing, we saw a lot of blowouts in the early stages that really carried over into this championship round. Not a whole lot of really close matches. I mean, felt like a lot of them were decided in the first or second period. A lot of tech falls, a lot of pins. But overall, a very exciting showing by a lot of today's wrestlers and a lot of momentum for several of these guys who qualified for regionals next week. But it only goes up from here. The competition is going to get much more difficult. And for a lot of these guys who won, we'll see what they have in store.
Yeah, I mean, great tournament for North Hunterdon. You know, they had 6, 7 finalists. Just an overall, a great couple of matches we've seen. A lot of matches where they were very one-sided, but we did have a few close ones. Just great wrestling, entertaining wrestling to watch tonight.
And I don't know if it was the home field advantage or home court advantage that really helped this North Hunterdon group, but they showed a lot of firepower, just how deep of a team that they have. They had 6 or 7 guys win their weight class here today. And overall, if you're a North Hunterdon fan, like we were talking about, you have a lot to look forward to for the next couple of years with this core of wrestlers you have here.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think Arthur Johnson also had a pretty good tournament too. They had, for a team that typically struggles with numbers, had a lot of guys in the finals, a lot of guys wrestling for third. So I think they did good today. I think Bridgewater Raritan had a lot of guys qualifying in third place. A couple of finalists, a couple of champions. But, this was really the North Hunterdon show tonight.
Without a doubt.
It's really all there is to say about it. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream. Really enjoyed having you guys here. Really enjoyed watching tonight's wrestling. That's really all.
And also a huge shout out to the fans and support here today. We had a lot of families and friends from all over their district coming to support their children or other friends here today. It was a lot of fun and a lot of energy and something that was very infectious here today.
In first place for the District 14 team title, North Hunterdon got it done. Not really surprised here. They ended up scoring 240 points. In second place, Bridgewater Raritan with 212.5 points, and in third we had Union with 164. I mean, it's a pretty big gap here. Even from third to second and from second to first, really big gaps here. But, it was expected. When you see these finals, you kind of figured who won this tournament.
I'm more surprised that Arthur Johnson was only 5th with the amount of guys we saw here in the finals today.
But, in general with them, it's a numbers issue.
Yeah.
They'll have quality guys, but not a big team.
Head coaches, make sure you receive your region passes before you leave. Please make sure you go to the head table.
Thank you for tuning into tonight's stream. We really enjoyed having you guys. Really enjoyed watching these matches tonight. Again, really fun district to watch tonight. Entertaining matches, and a lot to look forward to going into the region tournament.
Without question, and we'll see you guys there next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's the best way I can describe to try to wrap it up here today.